How's it going, guys? Foul Place here. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. We're going to be going through the seasonal anime of winter 2022. Now, if you don't know what seasonal anime is, it's pretty much the anime that is going to be airing for the current season. Now, we are currently technically in winter 2022 with the start of Demon Slayer, of course, but I don't really count that. I don't really count it until the first official month of winter 2022, which is pretty much January. So I decided we would take a look at the brand new anime that is going to be airing hopefully in the next coming season. Now, before we get into anything, please go ahead and smash that like button down below, and don't forget to like subscribe so you don't miss out on any further content. We got a lot of stuff coming out this year and I can't wait to bring it out for you guys. Now, before we get into anything, I'm just gonna say, guys, I am kind of getting over a cold, so please disregard my voice. But without further ado, let's go ahead and let's head on into our first anime on the list, which is Kimetsu no Yaiba, aka Demon Slayer. Now, I am currently actually watching Demon Slayer, and I'm gonna be honest, this is probably gonna be the peak of Demon Slayer, as I've already read the manga. I'm really just watching it just for the animation, and this is actually one of the anime that I wish that I wouldn't have read the manga of, if I am being completely freaking honest. I really don't think there's much to say. I mean, I'm gonna be watching it, of course. This is an anime up next that I have actually caught up to, and I have actually been waiting for about a month for it to start. And if you have been following me on Twitter, which you should already be doing, you should be knowing that I had just started watching Attack on Titan, which, oh my god, this is definitely one of the animes that I can see just freaking blowing the season out of the park. I'm really interested in like how the Marians are actually going to take this war, and I really want to see what everything is going on with Eren. And I know that I know a little bit of stuff about the ending and all that, but it's one of those anime that I'm looking forward the most for this anime season. So after scrolling through majority of this list, I've started to realize how many freaking isekais there are actually going to be happening in this anime season. Now, I shouldn't be actually surprised by that by any point, but it's just the fact that there's so many. I just want to point that out. So let's go ahead and let's put an isekai counter. Going on into the next anime, I actually have no clue what the hell this anime is about. So it is a season 2, and I really don't think I'm going to be watching another season 2 in a while if I haven't watched season 1. So yeah. But going on into the next anime, it is Sono Bisque do wa kyo wa suru. Forgive me for my butchered Japanese. I actually want to actually pay attention to this. It seems like it's going to be kind of a Nagatoro-san, but with a little bit of a twist. So pretty much he makes dolls and she wants him to make a doll. I don't know, it seems like a rom-com. I did like Nagatoro, so we'll see how this one goes. And then up next we have a bunch of just season 2s. Now, I'm gonna be honest, one of these I do want to end up actually watching the whole series, and that is the Takagi-san. And it's just because it always is on my Netflix feed. But I currently am watching like a shit ton of anime, so that is on my list though for anime that I want to see. But going on next, it is another anime that is going to be airing this season, Tensai Ouji no Akaji Kokka Saisei Jutsu. I believe this just is another isekai. Looks like an isekai, gives off the feel of an isekai. It could not be an isekai, I don't know. I'll probably give it a chance. It seems interesting by the poster. It's there. On into the next anime, it is Sasaki to Miyono, and it's being done by Studio Dean. I am not going to be watching this, not just because it's a yaoi anime, but it's because it's being done by Studio Dean, and we know how that ended up. And I really just don't like yaoi anime. It's just not something that I've always enjoyed. But up next we have Koroshi Ai. Now this one, it seems freaking cool. I guess like it's a bounty hunter anime. It's freaking looks amazing. I'll probably end up watching it. I can't really say much about it because I haven't heard anything much about it. But up next we have Shikkakumon no Saikyou Kenja. butchered that to all hell and back. And it seems like I guess it's a fantasy. It's not an isekai. Wow. Is it not a face? It's not an isekai. It said reincarnate. That means that it's an isekai. But it reincarnates in 1,000 years in the future. Okay, that puts a little bit of a twist on it. So up next we have a isekai. A whole lot of isekai. Up next we have Tsubuki Bisque. Now, I actually saw this. It seems freaking interesting. It's like a, I guess, post-apocalyptic world. The main character looks like a red-haired Natsu if he had like Kirishima's hair and all that. I don't know. It looks freaking sick. I love it. I love the box art or the cover art. I'll probably end up watching it. Next we have Orient. Now, I've heard a lot of stuff about Orient, but I've also heard that this is a Magi sequel, and I have not actually seen Magi, so I'm like debating if I should watch Magi before I watch this, or if I should just watch Orient. Let me know down in the comment section below if I should just give this a chance, or if I should watch Magi before then. But up next we see I guess it's like a romance, like a Yuri anime. I don't really know. Crown of England has been it's a war anime. I don't know. I'm gonna have to hear a little bit about this, see if it's anything, you know, worth watching before we actually head on deep dive into it. Without further ado, the next anime is Akibi-chan no Sailor Fuku. Now, I'm gonna be honest, this is one of those that I'm like, I probably won't watch it. It gives off that weird vibe, but it is being done by Cloverworks, so that's a good thing. Nonetheless, I will probably not end up watching this just because it seems like a slice of life, and I don't really vibe with slice of lives unless there's some sort of aspect behind it that just seems interesting. But up next we have Ladle no Dachi Night. Now this, just based off the poster, it looks freaking amazing. It looks very, very ominous and interesting. So I'll probably end up watching it just for the sake of watching it. It is an isekai, but the poster looks amazing. I mean, look at that. It's nice. But without further ado, let's go ahead and head on into the next anime, which is Doll's Front. Now, based off of the poster, I just want to know what the fuck this is about. Oh, is it like a military anime? It has to be military anime. Oh, it's a sci-fi. I might have to give this a shot. Hopefully it is not looking like X-Harm. But up next we have Fantasy by Shoujo Juku Asenji-san. I don't know what by shoujo means. What the fuck does by shoujo mean? But more than likely I will not be watching this. Well, it's a comedy. I might enjoy it. But up next we have Slow Loop. Is it a sports it's a sports anime, bruh. We have a sports fishing anime. What is life? We had volleyball. We had baseball. We had basketball. Heck, we even had soccer. Oh, now we have fishing. Bruh, what is it? What is anime anymore? Why do I need live sports when I can just watch an anime about sports? Without further ado, I don't think I'm going to be watching this. I'm not big into sports anime. I think the only one that I've like even given a chance to was Haikyuu, and I really didn't enjoy Haikyuu as much as I should have. But without further ado, we got Tokyo 24Q. Now this one seems very interesting. It's like two people that pretty much like have been born and raised in a town, and basically like they have different family backgrounds, but they always hung out together. And pretty much they have to defend the town and all that shit. It seems like a wild idea, and I feel like it could be executed well if it is done correctly. So we'll see how it works. But up next we have Hakuzumi Koban Joshi no Jiuku. This I will probably end up watching just because it is a comedy. I love my comedy animes, and it just gives off I guess a vibe that I'll like. I'll probably end up watching it. Now this one, Kajin Keiatsu Hasubu no Kurosu-san. This one seems like it's gonna be like a fantasy military-esque comedy, just by the description of it. Without further ado, let's go into the next one, which is Tribe 9. Now, I actually read a little bit about Tribe 9, and all I've got to say is it looks crazy. I definitely want to be watching this anime as it airs. I know that it's a sports anime, but it just looks wild, and it seems different from other sports anime. And of course, next we got a bunch of sports animes. But then we have Gensu Shakuzu Tengenri Shiki. This one, I'm gonna be honest, it looks like a generic fantasy anime. I probably won't end up watching it just because it looks too generic to the point where I just don't think I would like it. But up next we have Q. Q? As in Cublets? Oh, it's a MOBA anime. Okay. I was hoping that it would not be a MOBA anime because I do like the designs of the characters on the front cover, but yeah, it's designed by a MOBA anime. I'm disappointed. Up next we have Saiyuki Reload Zero Oin. Zero. Did I just say Zero Wing? It's Zero In. I don't know if we'll end up watching it. It looks kind of like an old kind of anime. And it seems like it's going to be like a Shaman King-esque type of deal. And I'm going to be honest, I really did not enjoy Shaman King as much as I should have. But up next we have Saburo no Armor. Now, there is no actual synopsis for this, but it looks pretty cool. It sounds pretty cool. I really don't know what to say, but it is a historical anime, so I don't know. Historical animes normally do not do that well. Without further ado, we go on into the next anime, which is On Air Denkai. I believe that this is going to be a gag anime that is going to be Japanese based, where it's only going to be gags that the Japanese audience will be able to know and make fun of. So I'm just gonna say I probably will not be watching it. It's probably not even going to be on Crunchyroll. Up next we have the best anime of all time. Believe me, it's going to be even better than One Piece. It's going to be better than Gintama. It's going to be better than JoJo. It's going to be better than Full Metal Alchemist. It's going to be better than Demon Slayer. And that anime is Ninjala. Yes, the widely claimed anime that you've all been wanting to hear about is Ninjala. Now Ninjala gonna get anime. Bruh, what the fuck is this? What is this planet that we're living on? Ninjala getting a fucking anime. I don't know why they decided to make an anime about this, but it's here. It's coming out this season. I might check it out one episode just to get a good laugh and to just cry on the whole thing, but it's there. I don't really see myself watching any more than one episode. There is one anime that is going to be coming out this season, which was actually delayed. Now the anime that I'm talking about is Shuumatsu no Harem. Now Shuumatsu no Harem was delayed in, I believe, the fall season and is now going to be airing in this season. This anime I am going to try to get into. I really wanted to try to find the first episode when it did come out, because it technically did come out. It just didn't come out on Crunchyroll, so the only way you were going to be able to watch it was through fan dubbing or fan translations of the anime. But it is a plot that I actually wanted to fully dive into and all of that. So without further ado, that's going to be my anime that I am going to be trying to watch this season. But if you guys haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button down below and comment what you're going to be watching this anime season, and let me know if there's any anime that I should actually be checking out this season as well. But without further ado, I'm going to get the heck out of here. I'm Fel Plays, and I'm out.